Alrighty. Hello again, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and welcome to what is almost certainly the final episode of Jekyllstein Gray Plays Half-Life 2. I say almost certainly, like, basically, unless something super big happens. Unless something super major happens, this will be the last video. So let's begin. Let's finish this sucker. Literally had to be assigned for me as homework for me to finish this series. Yeah, so okay, so I actually had to look up what to do here, and I also like looked to see how big it was, like the IGN wiki page, and I actually had to figure out what to do here, as I said before, and I also wanted to see how long it was. So and it was like really close to the end. I was like, oh, I'm really close here. Okay, so what I have to do is get into these things, which, looking back, I should have done earlier. Should have known to do. In my defense, I don't know if I would call it defense. It's very, I'm not used to it. There's so much of the, like, confusing stuff in this game I've realized is me just not being used to it, you know? Like, I was looking for, like, yeah, okay, I probably should have figured it out, you know? Like, these things have been used to carry people earlier in the game, you know? It's pretty obvious. It's like one of these, you know, pot of mad Sherlock things. Apologies to any French viewers who don't like hearing swearing. I don't think I have any Search Steam viewers as this recording. If so, prove me wrong. I'd love to hear it in the comments. Okay, I do like this. A lot of the stuff that I find to be confusing or hard to follow in this game is just kind of stuff that, like, hasn't been done in a lot of subsequent games, or, like, you know, like, yeah, okay, I probably should have thought to press the interact button, but I'm of the press F to pay respects generation, you know. I've been, like, the way I play games, the way I've learned to play games, the way I assume they work is, you know, when something is interactable, you will be told in some way, whether it's through a subtle environmental cue, whether you know, whether it's environmental cue or whatever. But oh man, I'm not really used to using my intuition here. You know, I'm not used to like just having to think about it, as weird as that may sound. And again, this isn't me saying, like, I actually like that I have to think for myself, and I wish I had been trained in the way that oh wow, this is a very cool, like, little exposition thing. Oh, those things are so freaky, like, creepy, really cool way. This whole, I mean, the design of this area feels very alien. You know, it feels wrong. It kind of reminds me of the vaults from Mass Effect Andromeda, which is a game that I actually really liked, and, well, I mean, I liked Mass Effect 3 too, so, anyway, but it also reminds me of the, what do they call cauldrons, I think, from Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, so so yeah, I'm just not used to, like, having to think about it, at least not in this context, you know. There are plenty of games today that still make me think for myself, you know, but not in a way like this. But, like, when I read it, I was like, are you kidding me? How did I not notice that? This is very interesting. It's very, you know, claustrophobic. It's actually interesting how there's so little, there's very few moments like this in game, like just straight up railroading. Straight up road to hell. Oh, wow. Woo. Yeah, so I also do love how it just drops you and you're like, uh-oh, and then they, you know, break your expectations. Confiscation. So I actually can't move here, which is interesting. Well, I can't move. I can't use WASD movement. I can like look around and go, ah. Yeah. So I'm going in here blind. I've never seen this before, but I tried not to actually read what was going to happen in the review. Oh, the gravity gun didn't work with that. This kind of feels like. So were they always? I feel like they were always planning to do episodes because it seems like this is going to end really abruptly. I don't know if that's the case, but oh boy, yeah. So it's funny. I actually remember seeing footage of this, of the blue version of this, but I didn't know it. Like I kind of just like forgot about it.
This is Dr. Freeman.
Okay, so he's like video chatting. Okay, this actually reminds me. This was also like pre-Skype, wasn't it? It's funny. I got into Star Trek very, very late, relatively late. You know, I know a lot of people who grew up watching it. I didn't. So it's funny because like I was watching, you know, when I was watching The Next Generation, I noticed that I was like, you know, they had the. Oh, does that hurt me? No, it didn't. I saw that I was at 99 health, and I was like, huh? So, what was that? What was that body doing? I feel like I should be getting cover, but I don't know how. This does make you feel kind of powerless and confused. Like it's like, why did the gravity gun do that? Who knows? This is the Combine headquarters. It's anything can happen. So I feel like they were always. Oh yeah, okay, Skype. So I was like, oh, it's just space Skype. You know, the subspace communication view screen. I didn't realize. Then I had a thought like, oh, this is like straight up like this was science fiction. This isn't just like an adaptation of.
And yet, I'm not sure what spurred you to it.
This was just
enterprise for a rogue physicist.
Okay, so it's kind of weird how did the subtitles disappear, or I don't know. So I just realized I can like bob up and down, pull a little Josh from Spoiler Warning, and funny hop everywhere. Come on, I would like some health very much, please. So, were they always planning on episodes 1 and 2? I want to say yes, it seems that way, but I'm not sure at the same time. Am I supposed like this is like I feel like I can't avoid this damage. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm wondering. Okay. So it looks like I can't avoid that damage somehow. Let's do some good old sprinting. Guess I should probably just like get in close. I saw them and I was like, ah! And then I you know, moved the mouse, so that's why What the heaven? Don't know why I avoided saying hell just there. Alright, I don't think I can kill those people, as they are surrounded by a force field, but, what the heck? Maybe I have to get right up to the force field. Yay, it's more Super Meat Boy Half-Life 2 edition, or Half-Life 2 Super Meat Boy edition, I don't know. Oh. Ugh. Such low health. Oh man, this must have been much more annoying when this game had terrible loading screens, like super long load times. Sorry about this, esteemed viewers. Which way is it gonna? I just have to be the god of. I just have to become a Half-Life 2 god. I'm actually recording this while we have a family friend over too. This is like the one time I can do it. I can record. So I mean, it's not the one. It's the. I let the time. I ran out of time, so I have to do it now. And so I'm trying to finish this up early. And these combine soldiers are getting in the way of my family's dinner party. There we go. I'm actually gonna save here, just to make sure that because unlike Super Meat Boy. Woo! Oh hey, it gives me both. Oh wow! And now it goes to 200 for some reason. Nice bit of mechanical environmental storytelling. Ah! Where are you? There you are. Oh. Interesting. Again, they do a really good job of selling the alienness of this place. Oh, it looks like they're on a time limit. Why is this sound playing over and over? For some reason, I'm worried that this is.
Hardly to blame, of course. My disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice.
Wait, what? Why? Whoa! I didn't think that would happen. I actually wanted to see. I wanted to see what he had to say. Oh.
Who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
I wasn't able to do this before. I guess the Combine tech infused with the gravity gun made things better or worse or different. So I thought I was just here, but they're still enemies, so it looks like this. I mean, these. Anytime you see something in a game, it was put there, so these guys are here intentionally. You can just walk in a circle. Where's the. Yeah. There you are. Oh, you're. Freaking man hacks! Ah, I'm like feeling a bit of sensory overload here. Die! Die! What am I? Gravity gun of death. This is like a super. This is the edgy version of the gravity gun. This ain't your father's gravity gun. Charges faster too. I've been wanting to destroy you this whole game. Oops, that was the destroy Earth. That was the self-destruct Earth button that the Combine has in case they're ever attacked. You're dead. Honestly, that does sound like something these guys would have. Die! Die! Hey. I love it how they have airport, like, the airport landing strip lights. I'm honestly, you know, it's funny. I actually traveled a lot, you know, even growing up. And it's something that I kind of took for granted for a while. Like, I didn't realize how many other, like, how many of my coworkers, you know, coworker. I say coworker because there was one coworker who had never been on a plane before, so I took videos and showed her, sent it to her. Ow. Only a minor one? And I was like... actually, it's interesting that it won't fall. So, I don't know, that's why I thought about airport. Oh, I'm pulling him towards me. Are those Z? What are like those textures are weird? Is that Z fighting? Is that what that means? I don't know. Where are you? Yeah. Yeah. Interesting how I can't actually move out of here. It's like it's trying to keep me in, trying to keep people in rather than... At first I thought it was a force field to protect me. Why would they have that in a Combine base? But again, I mean, it's probably just a thing to keep people from falling off the edge. But now it's acting as my makeshift prison. That I can still shoot light energy at him. I don't know, it's not a perfect metaphor. Yeah. Ah! How did you get in here? Again, it's not trying to protect me. It's not trying to... It's just... What? Oh, I got... Oh, achievement unlocked. Atomizer. 15 out of... 5 out of 15.
You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name...
Sometimes the Phoenix has to burn up before it can be reborn. I can kind of see where he's coming from. It kind of reminds me of Saren. With all this talk about extinction and all that, you know. Spoilers. Mild spoilers for Mass Effect 1. Die! I'm actually wondering why they decided to take away everything for this final segment. Love it how take away everything is usually like, you took everything from me. You know, you took my loved ones, and I say it like, well, you took all my guns away.
I have laid the foundation for humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine.
Oh yeah, those people down there were so happy. The Combine are just trying to help them. We are the Combine. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Ah! You can't hurt me, I've got this thing. You think? Oh, I'm gonna die here. Oh, for Christ!
I have laid the foundation.
Yeah, shut up. I can tolerate your lines once, but not over and over. So what? I'm actually curious about the Atomizer achievement now. Why? Oh, I didn't even die by the Strider. Okay, being able to pull them towards me and then crush them is pretty satisfying. Especially considering how much of a nuisance they were in the early game. Oh hey, got it. I didn't even know if I was hitting it or not. Apparently I was.
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. Is it?
For some reason, when he said that, I just thought of Ozymandias. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Now I'm thinking about how much I wish I had recorded my first playthrough to the moon, because I will take any opportunity to make something happy into something sad. What do I do here? Oh, that's it. Well, that's a weird spot to load. Let's see. What the? What? What did I? How did I? Oh man. I love how they were like, here's this really simple thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Oh man. I kind of feel like this kind of feels like Hannibal Lecter. I actually just started watching Hannibal last night, the TV show. This kind of feels like the thing he's putting in Silence of the Lambs. Well, that shaking doesn't feel good. Oh, what's gonna happen when I go through the? Uh-oh. Just those cameras, like, they're a very good, like, idea of a surveillance state, you know, like. Why did it fade there? Was that a loading screen? But no, because if it was, it would just load. I don't know. This was the thing at the beginning. Interesting. It kind of reminds me of. I also just watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, strangely enough, for the first time, and these wires kind of remind me of the time travel scenes in that. That movie was very interesting. There was a lot of it that held up, and some of it I didn't think held up very well. I kind of want to do a whole talks video about that. This is I kind of wish, like, more of the game would look like this. You know, like, the rest of the game, okay, the rest of the game didn't strike me as bad. I just wish there was a bit more of this fantastical alien stuff in it. Although saving it for the end is also, you could argue, is also a pretty nice idea. I know that my friend is playing VR chat game. I keep getting notifications. Dark energy. Huh. I would love it if you could hear them say, if they would say, if you could hear them saying things, something like, "Oh, nothing interesting ever happens here right before you come in." Ugh! Traitor!
Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants.
This is like Hannibal Lecter.
I'm sorry, Gordon.
Have the lambs stopped screaming yet?
Gas giants, inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences.
Interesting.
Worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable.
Exactly.
Good God.
All these things could be accomplished without the subjugation of the entire human race.
What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor.
You spent the whole
First
game
you lead me
taunting
straight to the
me.
doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself.
Oh, fuck
If I'd
you.
known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
But you're in the Combine's pocket.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his
Did you
research.
really think he
Thanks
was
to you, we
gonna...
have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself.
What the fuck,
What
dude?
neither you nor I can't do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one.
Yeah, they got Alex too, of course. This feels very like...
Honey,
Dad.
This feels cliche.
damn you, Breen, you let her go.
That's all up to you.
I mean, I will say it is weird to be one of the, to not be the player and to make the choice, you know.
Child, the chance you're one.
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your
Is this
mother's
the
eyes,
first
but your
time her
father's
mom's mentioned? Was her
stubborn
mom in Half-Life 1?
Haven't
I don't
seen a
know.
bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get
This is also making me think of Lucifer Season 1, which is I've been watching. I'm not going to go into that too much because that is a
Resistance
spoiler.
has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make
Nope.
any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends.
I love just being able
I'll
to
send
fidget
them on their
around.
way,
I don't know
and
why.
we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex.
It's not your fault.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Finally!
Guards, get in here. They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh, her name was Judith. What's her face's name? What's her face's name was Judith. Judith. They defaced Judith. I can finally rest easy.
Hurry! Dad, hang on.
You fool.
Watch out, he's gonna...
No.
Ah! Back here, you son of a gun!
Don't worry about me, honey.
He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Wait, wasn't the portal a torture thing? Is he gonna bring something in? I don't know. I really should go play Half-Life 1.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
No.
I know the basic, like, I don't know how the story goes in Half-Life 1. But I don't, like...
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well,
I mean,
thanks for coming after me.
I guess he's your dad, but on the other hand, like...
Hey, listen.
I don't know.
That's him.
Without your help, the portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. A host body, you must be joking. I can't possibly.
There he is.
Oh, all right, damn it. That's what it
Oh,
takes.
this thing looks like an L-core.
Right behind me. Oh, shit.
Expository statement. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Not again. Gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? I wonder where he's going. Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor.
Okay.
Their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
Interesting. So I think this is the end. I think I've seen this part.
Looks like he's turning the control to the
uh,
other side. You'll have to go into the core.
I know that my other friend is playing Hearts of Iron 4!
in the elevator
I
and-
don't know why Steve needs to tell me like 3 times in the space of like 3 minutes. We're gonna charge your suit. Suit's all charged.
Do your worst, Gordon.
Isn't do your worst what you say to someone, to like a bad person, like an evil guy, like a bad guy? Like, do your worst, villain. I don't know. The music kicks in at very rare intervals in this game.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you.
Why
That
do you
way
do
will be
this?
Completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
Okay, I don't know how that's possible, but
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
where are you? Where did they come from? This is a Combine base, Alex! The ragdolling here also is like kind of legit, kind of disturbing. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Pew! What? Oh, am I? No, I think it bounced off. There must be something else I have to do. Again, this also feels like Portal to me. Ah! Hi there. Oh, you're still alive. Whoa! For crying out loud! But I died! It's user fatality, I don't know. Again, Alex, you seem to be a very smart person. So why do you not notice this anyway? Whee! Whee!
I don't know what you can possibly hope.
It is kind of cool how these things kill me, and then you can again like that's a classic gaming like way of making like a classic feeling of like this thing that like we designed to bother you over and over. Now we're gonna let you destroy it, you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, resistance is futile and all that. I was sure there was going to be some trick or something that, like, I would plunge into lava and I would have to avoid that, but no.
Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent.
Don't know why I thought it would be lava. Then again, it's a game, so lava's a pretty good bet. Again, I wish there was more of this, like, fantastical alien architecture. I wonder if there'll be more of it in episodes 1 and 2, which actually you have on Steam, so I kind of want to do more of them, but I'm worried about what, I'm worried about what, like, like me not finishing out. Already I've been thinking about doing a Fallout 1 series, but that's not, but I'm also like, I've started so many series and not finished them, so. Again, as usual, if you really want to see more, like, I am very, like.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman?
Not
much longer, I think.
So you've been saying the whole game.
If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
Yeah. We go again. Interesting. It doesn't look like there's any way to get through there. Ah! Here we go. Charge my suit. It's actually kind of interesting how this is one of the huge. Normally, I don't like the last levels where they like straight up give you a bunch like new mechanics to work with. In this case, I don't mind. One, because this game doesn't seem to have a unified set of mechanics for better or for worse, and also it's it's not like completely new, but it's certainly not the same either. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be doing here. Did that voice just say priority boarding? Or am I just thinking of an airport voice? I'm talking a lot about airports in this episode for some reason. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be going, I think. For a second I thought that was the gap, and then I realized, oh, it's translucent. Oh no. Move, you stupid elevator! I don't know, something about the way it fell back down onto that was funny to me.
Oh my god. The portal is opening.
Yeah, I think this is the end. Is this gonna be like what Dan Olsen talked about in his Assassin's Creed, his Folding Ideas Assassin's Creed video? Oh. What? No. Okay. I don't... What happened? I don't know. Sometimes these... I know this is supposed to be a... alien... Alex probably should have just been paying attention to what Alex said. It's the downside of letting players just fidget around. Or maybe it's just, again, another thing that I... Oh, half the deaths in this game are really annoying and the other half are hilarious. Let's see. I do like watching them bounce around and whatnot. What the? What was that? Okay, I won't. Because all my cognitive functions have ceased. Holy cow! I got like all of them at once. That was impressive and also very, very unintentional. So it's not that impressive, I guess. Looks cool though.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
What is that?
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
What keeps happening? Why? This is something I always run into, which is like I get really far the first time, and then like I get flustered and keep dying over and over again. I still love that it came back into the field and electrocuted me right as like right here, like when I died right there. Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Yeah, I've been tuning him out the whole time.
I warn you, this was futile.
Maybe I should start whenever I get into an argument with weirdos on the internet who aren't arguing in good faith. Maybe I should picture them as Dr. Breen.
Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
Yeah, that about that.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Dr. Freeman.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Okay.
If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for...
Yeah. I've already heard this. Shut up.
My God. The portal's opening.
I hope you said your farewells.
What do I have to do? Save here. That's a soothing sound to try and navigate a menu in. Then there was one gunship. Oh! Yeah, well, I'm glad I just saved. It is annoying to just, like, fall off the edge. Again, like, this is something that I'm not used to in first-person shooters, just having to worry about accidentally walking off the side of the building. What is that, a portal to? Holy crap, there's a lot of citadels. Well, I guess while I'm comparing things to Mass Effect, yeah, I keep thinking of the Citadel. Singular. Or Mass Effect. Eat your own energy things. Alright, what do I do now?
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing.
Must destroy portal. Game will fail otherwise. Those are kind of weird playing first-person shooter that doesn't have... I don't know. I should probably not talk. I don't play very many first-person shooters.
Sentinel. Think, man. Think of the people below. No.
The slaves. Your slaves. Yay! I did it.
We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have.
Boom. Okay, I love the slow motion. Yeah, this is the end. This is the thing that this is in.
Dr. Freeman.
Oh, hey, it's you. Where are you?
Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived.
It kind of seems that way for me too.
Great deal.
But I do look back to the beginning of the series I did, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, it's been a while.
In fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but
What the hell? I need to go. I do really need to go back and play Half-Life 1.
rather than offer you the illusion of free choice,
Thanks,
I will
Gabe
take
Newell.
the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time
The
comes
voice
round.
actor and the animators do so well
I do
at making
apologize
him.
for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition.
They make him seem so.
I trust it will all make sense to you.
They make him seem so uncanny. Like he's talking normally, but there's something off about him.
At liberty to say.
It's just so stilted and in a natural, but in a good way, in an intentional way. Wanky. Interesting. Alright, that was it. That was pretty good. The ending feels abrupt, but like it's meta in a way that kind of feels like a cop-out, but also kind of feels like it's doing something interesting, you know? I do kind of want to play episodes 1 and 2 now. Yeah, so... Let's see, I should see... Sorry. I don't see any of these names. Sorry, I don't recognize any of these names. Let's see. I also wonder what they use to organize these names. Oh, it looks like it's last name alphabetical. Gabe Newell. If Jenny Nicholson, the YouTuber, was a fictional character I was writing, Jake Nicholson would be the name of her brother. Let's see. Robert, oh yeah, he died, didn't he? Robert Cole Blue, Michelle Forbes. Oh. It's Barney, same voice Barney the G-Man. So they got Ellen McLean as Overwatch, yeah. So they got Crack Legal Team. I like what they call that. They got what do I know her from? What's her name? What's the character's name? Ensign Ro Laren. Use their faces. Yeah, so apparently Father Grigori was one of these, like they were based off one of these people. Can't remember their name off the top of my head. Alienware, ATI, Dell, Falcon. Okay, Havoc. Apparently Havoc, I think I talked about this before in the series. Havoc was a big deal when this game came out. Yeah. It's actually pretty short credits. I'm expecting them to be longer. I mean, maybe the small team is one reason why this took so long.
Lamar!
Okay, I was actually wondering if there was a post-credit scene. Looks like there is.
Where did she get to?
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it. That's the end of Jekyllstein Gray Platy's Half-Life 2. Probably will do a Jekyllstein Gray replays series on this at some point. It'll definitely be when I have a better computer and I can actually like crank the graphics all up. Thank you for watching. I mean, if you watched me play this whole thing, first of all, wow, thanks a lot. Means a lot to me. If you if you like the video, click the like button. If you have something to say, let me know in the comments. Twitter and Letterboxd in the links down below in the doobly-doo. And Nexus.gg links. Let's see. Like, subscribe if you want to be notified when I do more stuff. Again, leave a comment. If there's a series you want me to see continued, leave a comment. Like, even one comment greatly increases my motivation. So yeah, sorry. Anything else? I can't think of anything. All right. Thanks for watching, esteemed viewers. Oh yeah, share this series with anyone who thinks you like it. Thanks for watching, esteemed viewers. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.